Hey, party animals! Perfect. You party animals, ESFPs. What's up, guys? My name is Lev. I'm here today to talk to you about the ESFP charisma. We're talking about the likes of Liza Koshy is an ESFP, Jack Black's an ESFP, Will Smith is an ESFP, and a shout out in the same sentence as those people to my two friends, Matt and Michael, who both are ESFPs. This video is dedicated to you, and I'm going to be talking today. This video is basically kind of like a crossover between that of C.S. Joseph and that of Charisma on Command. And I'm going to give you guys the rundown as to the 7 tips that I have found that all ESFPs exude to get the most out of like an interaction. So why do you want to learn from these guys in particular? Well, they are your type. And your type, these people are successful people that have made it somewhere. You're going to learn the most from these people. Yes, it is a bit of a challenge, but you're going to get the most out of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, the very first tip is to be the star. Yes, bring out that SE energy. Bring out that positivity within you that I know you have. So when you enter into a room, take the time, absorb it all in. Bring some fun, bring some humor into it. Like if it's a crowd of people, open the doors, slam those doors open and be like, yes. Announce yourself to the people that you are here. You guys are, again, like I said, party animals. You guys are loud, but it brings a lot of fun and people love to have that energy around with you. So show us what you got, man. All right, number 2, own your flaws. Wear it like armor, like Tyrion Lannister said. What do I mean by this? Guys, go out, go all out, even when it's in a situation where you aren't like the best at it, whether if it's you're like not a musician or you're not like a video game player, you guys are maybe a bit try hard, but you know what? It's a lot of fun to watch. Like, okay, so if you're not that great at spikeball, no worries. As long as you're going hard, people like to see that. It shows that you can own the times where you're not the best at something and it's not going to affect you. That's super attractive. That's inner confidence. That's pretty cool. So go out there, give it your all on situations like in competitions and all that. Even if you're going to fail, you still learn from your failures and you have fun doing it. And in turn, it's a byproduct of it is that other people will have fun watching you do it. So, hey, have some fun. That's all what a lot of this is about, is just like owning. It's about basically making yourself comfortable, self-amusing yourself, and being your authentic self. And a byproduct of it is that you end up attracting people. Don't make that necessarily your goal, but make it so like you're comfortable, you're authentic, and it's all in your own self-amusement. So just have some fun while you're doing all this. Point number 3. To be confident, let go of other people's perceptions of you. Look, man, we all spend a lot of time worrying about what other people think or how other people feel about us. We overdo it sometimes. And as a result, we don't end up being our authentic self. So if you can let go of that, it's actually an attractive feature because you end up being more confident in those situations. And basically kind of going back to like owning your flaws, if you can talk about something that might actually have been something emotional to one other person and you talk it with confidence, people absorb that and people love to hear that from you. So they'll be more willing to connect with you because you said something maybe like it's a little bit embarrassing, whatever, but people will gravitate to you for that. And it's going to be, well, you own it. You own that part of you. And the thing is that, okay, sure, you can spend a lot of time, trying to look perfect, but in reality, you're not perfect and you do some weird things. Like for me, for example, like I sing Umbrella, Rihanna, whatever, when nobody's around, or I sing a bunch of other songs. So like, hey, whatever, I don't care. But, when I'm out in public, whatever, I don't tend to do that. But like, why not? Pro tip for you guys maybe is to maybe dress up ugly for a week. Don't do your hair for a week or something. And let go of other people's perceptions of you. Or me, if I'm going to be going to, like, let's say in my backyard and I'm singing a song as I'm going into it, I should just keep singing. Same thing goes with you guys. Just let it go. Who cares what people think? You know, there's a quote from Dr. Seuss that says, those that mind don't matter. Like, be who you are and be yourself, because those that mind don't matter and those that matter don't mind. So follow through with that and you can be truly confident in yourself. Number 4, go all the way and amuse yourself. Yes, go big or go home. Go over the top. Amuse yourself like I am amusing myself with this Wii remote. Look, you guys have SE Hero. What does that mean? You guys bring the party to the table. So say jokes that make you laugh. Even if you're like laughing throughout the joke and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of contagious just simply laughing, because like if you're laughing, you'll see that other people will be laughing along with you too, because it's just laughing itself is really funny. It's kind of stupid if you think about it, but it's silly. But hey, you know what? It's a lot of fun. And so don't hold yourself back, man. Just like be louder than everybody else. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for it, because SC Heroes, they are the loudest of all the types, and God forbid that they aren't heard. But as well, you know, they could be a bit too loud. But hey, look, listen, as long as you're having fun, chances are other people are going to have fun too. But remember, well, coming from me, I don't want like too crazy of an experience, but we all do like a good experience. So bring that to the table and let loose. Knock yourself out. Have fun. All right, number 5, and this is one of the best things to actually make a habit of. And I would say if there's anything here that I would recommend you guys to start doing, it's to misinterpret things with positivity. What do I mean by that? So let's say somebody says, you're a jerk. You can spin that around and say, thank you, appreciate that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've gotten comments like on my YouTube channel that were negative, and I've actually spun it around. So it's like, there's this one video about fragrances that I did, and like my face was really orange. I mean, I was like ginger colored beard and all this kind of stuff, and like the lighting wasn't that great. I ended up looking really orange, and one of the comments was, holy orange. And then I made a joke saying, holy orange man bad, like, you know, but whatever, that could also come across as a bit negative, but let's just say it's all good intentions, like no harm, no foul. So if you make a habit of that, honestly, like your haters might end up liking you as a result of that, and you're making light of a, you know, more negative situation. So that's really cool. And who does this best is actually Liza Koshy. If you can find videos of her making that kind of stuff and all that, like watch that stuff and try and replicate what she does, because it's hilarious. She's really funny at that. And honestly, it's up to you then to decide like whether or not like you want to still be friends with like the person or not. But hey, honestly, the more positivity from you guys, the better. I know like I'm not necessarily the most positive person, but I'm actually trying to implement this more often because it's hella fun, and why not? Let's have some fun. Again, the whole point of this whole charisma thing, have fun. Let's do it up. Number 6. All right, number 6 is be supportive, listen, and laugh. And what do I mean by this? So let's say you're in a group settings or a group situation, right? You got a bunch of people around. When they're saying their stuff, when they're saying their stories or what happened the past day or whatever, be the one to like speak up and say like, yeah, or listen, or like nod, or like, this is, or something like that. And laugh with like intent. And I know you guys do this really well anyways. Like you guys laugh really loud, and it makes other people feel good. Like I felt good when other people have done that. And my friend Matt, he's done this on like a group chat that we're in, where he is liking and laughing and loving other people's posts and all that consistently. And he does this authentically as well in the group setting as well. So what does that basically do? You're basically sharing the love and you're sharing the attention. Like basically it allows you to be part of everything. And by allowing other people to hear those yes, nods, they feel, and laughing really loud, they feel that they're not only listened to, but they also feel good about themselves. And then in turn, they're more willing to listen to you, to tell your stories, which is point number 7. which I'm going to get into in just a second, but it allows you to then go in deeper. Instead of like having those like 1 to 2 sentence conversations back and forth, you can go in and you can bring out the most out of your story, which let's get into right now. So now, number 7, take the time to build your stories, tell how you feel, and go in depth. Recreate everything. Use the facial expressions that the people had. Use your hand gestures or different voices and all that. Gauge how people are, listening. So basically slow down the pace a little bit. I know you guys are movement types. You like to go fast and all that, but give those details. Express the emotions that you felt throughout the journey that you had in that story, and watch as you look at other people. So make sure you're giving everybody, a bit of a say within the story so that they feel like they're a part of it. So that means like giving enough eye contact. So maybe like 3 seconds each. Don't necessarily think about it like 1, 2, 3, but just make it natural. Watch as other people, if you tell them the story and you don't make it so that it's rushed and you look at them and then you just quickly move away, their mind is going to race off like somewhere else because it's just like you look like you're a bit nervous. But if you're able to slow it down just a little bit and take your time elaborating everything, you'll see that people are going to get a bigger reaction instead of like one that is like kind of a bit of timidness and they're kind of like, well, where's he going with this? So yeah, that's the 7 tips that I found for ESFPs. Let me know what you guys think. Put a like down, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I hope to be posting more content now. This was actually pretty fun to do. And I hope my friends Michael and Matt really appreciate this. And hopefully they make the most out of it, because maybe I'll look for them, to do the same kind of thing in conversation. And that'll be fun. And then I'll be pointing it out to them like, you watched the video, right? So yeah. Anyways, guys, ESFPs, you guys are amazing people. You're a lot of fun. You're party animals. Do it up, guys. Come on, let's have some fun. That's what you guys are all about. So again, like, favorite, subscribe. Give me all that love. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.